I like it. All right, let's get going here. So this is the Blue Mountain Council geocaching that we have got set up. This is not a private geocaching trail, but when you go out there, others can have access to these geocaches as well. But you will be able to find them using geocache.com. So show of hands real quick here, who has been doing a lot of geocaching? All right.
Not me.
All right, so we got 2 veterans and 2 rookies. So that's good. Oh, we got Mark coming in. Okay, we're gonna get him in here. So what you will need to do our geocaches is some sort of GPS device, whether you actually have a dedicated one or one on your phone. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need a few scouts to go on here, and hats, sunscreen, masks, all that fun stuff will probably be in phase 2 again next week.
Tell them first aid kit.
Oh, and first aid kit, for any splinters or blisters or what have you, and a pencil. So bring a pencil. We put pencils in most of the boxes, but they might walk off. So make sure you have a pencil, because once you find the geocache, we're wanting you to do a couple things. Of course, you need to sign it, and then you also need to put it back where it goes. But we want you to take a picture of your either scout or unit at that geocache site. And we want, for those who find all 10 geocaches and send me the pictures of all 10. Once you find all 10, send me a picture at each of them. Then we send you the coordinates for the final cache. And the final cache is not a public cache. That's why we're doing it this way. This is not going to be on geocache.com. It's just for us. So once that's sent in, I will send you the coordinates, and we'll send you the clue so that you can open the box. And inside that box, you're going to have like a little widget, a little chip. Once you get a chance, then you bring that into the scout office, and then you will receive a prize, an exchangeable prize for that. And it's not something we just want to put in the box itself, because, well, weather can do mean things to what we're handing out. So I wanted to go back. Okay, so see if I can go back. Can I go back? How do I go back? Boop, there we go, because I touched it. All right, so for those of us who don't have a lot of experience on here, there are some YouTube videos that we've found success, or I should say Eva Ann has found success in using to teach her scouts. And you will see those right there. Those are the titles. So just go to YouTube, Dave Ulmer and the First Geocache, which is kind of a fun story there. What is geocaching, and Introduction to Geocaching. If you watch all 3 of these videos, you will have invested about 10 minutes of your time. Okay, so this is not, don't feel like, oh, I don't have 5 hours to watch this stuff. It's going to give you the information that you need to go out and not take a huge chunk out of your day. Now, does everybody have a chance to write those down, or you want me to leave those up just a minute more? Boop, boop, boop. Going. All right, gone. All right, I am going to turn the time over to Eva Ann for a minute so that she can go over the etiquette of geocaching. All right. Okay, so you shared it, right? Stop share. Hang on.
Yeah, stop share.
I'm going to try and get, this is not my computer. Oh, this is my hat. But, don't you love it? Okay.
People are so much fun.
Aren't we though? Okay, so I need to go into your computer. How do I do this? This is not mine. Oh, somebody's calling on your phone. Okay, so I need to, okay, I'm gonna, no, stop share. No, don't do that. I'm gonna stop share here, because I've got to get into your files.
Hi, Bill. Haven't seen you for a while. It's great seeing you. Okay, here's your, okay. Hang on. Okay, USB geocaching.
Oh, my phone is telling me it's time to have our meeting.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to do the share. Where do I go to the share? Hang on. That's a PowerPoint right there. I do this a lot, but I'm not on my computer here. Okay, so I'm not. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Gotta get back. Okay, now I gotta share screen. Sorry. You know, talk among yourselves. Do something. Oh crap. Okay, I've got the screen. So I'm gonna pull this up. Pull this up. Okay, so I'm not sure how many of you have you probably have done this in your units. I'm not sure. Like she says, I've taught this with mine, but one thing that we need to kind of be aware of. Let's see this. I need to go to the next one. Where's your advance? Okay. Because when we were out there, there was a bunch of people there. There's people there picnicking, whatever. And I'm sure you probably, if you've done this, you've explained to the boys or the scouts what a mogul is. And actually a mogul is somebody that is not a geocacher. So, and there are people like in the Harry Potter story, you know, they have the people that are not wizards. And so they, you know, they just kind of, when they do things, they just do it so they can't see it. Well, that's kind of the way geocaching is. You kind of have to use a little bit of stealth when you're finding these caches. Like when we were out there getting the coordinates, there was a big birthday party. And so we kind of went around them because they were actually in one of the places that we wanted to place one. And so we just kind of went around them and then went and did the rest of them and then came back. So you just kind of just be a little stealth because, you know, just try and be a little, I don't want to say sneaky because that's really not a good thing to say, but anyway, discreet, be discreet. Thank you. And then also they need to be considerate of your buddies. I think Eugenia had a really good thing when she was doing it with her family. When they got out of the van, her husband would make them touch the car and tell them they couldn't go. They wait until he said go, because you always got that one or two scouts that want to be the first to find, so they're way up ahead. So you kind of have to make sure that they understand that this is for everybody, not just for one. I've got one, Bradley, who always thinks he's got to be the first one too. So, but another one with geocaching, you need to be aware of your environment and leave. When you open them up, there's going to be what they call swag, which is something we all get. And you need to leave something. If you take something from the container, you need to put something back, and it needs to be at least of equal value, they say. And then also we need to be aware of the environment by staying on the path as much as we can. Most of these that we placed are just a little off, but they've got kind of a little path to them. So we're not really destroying any of the environment. And then when you get done, you need to return it where you found it. Because again, this is a public thing and we've got people that are trying to find it. They just got to find it. And if you take it away from the coordinate that we put it in, they will not be able to find it. And then when you find it, and because this is public, you can go on your geocaching.com and put in a find that you found it. You can log in, and also in the cache, in the boxes, in the caches, there is a log, and you need to log in and put the date. If you did not find it, we need to know that too immediately, because apparently somebody must have either walked out with it, or maybe we put it in the wrong place. Which can be the case for sure. So this is a really good thing to be aware of the environment. And also sometimes when we do it as a group, we bring a little trash bag So because sometimes people are not very good, and we had the boys pick up a little bit of the trash. So they do it, they call it CITO, cash in, trash out kind of thing. So anyway, that is a little bit of the etiquette. And like she said, bring a pencil, but I would also add one thing, if you could, a pair of tweezers, because when you get to one of these caches, you may just need it. So anyway, I think that's all I need to do, right? Get out of here so Sheila can get back here.
One question when it comes to the excuse me, the swag.
Okay.
Are we talking small swag? Or
We
I
put,
asked that-
oh, well,
little
the
kids-
boxes are about this big.
Okay.
Most of them. We have two that we had to be really small with because where we put them. So, but most of them are about this big, and we put a marble in ours. So,
So
you know,
because with little kids, little kids, you know, they're putting Beanie Babies, and the little older they're putting Matchbox cars.
oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, and they've all got backpacks. I mean, once you start them on this, they fill their backpacks with 800 pounds of crap, and they want to go hit 60 in a day, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm taking my grandchildren and my nieces and nephews and my son. My son's 22 and 23, and he started it when he was 11.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, he still has a backpack full of junk.
Yeah. Well, I know sometimes we use the little McDonald's toys.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that that's for the big, like the big Camel box ones. I'm not sure that would be, although we placed one down by the Kiwanis building, and I thought they'd have little things, but somebody put a rubber ducky in there and it fit.
Okay.
So that's about it. There was one when you said that there was another comment, but I can't think what I was going to say. But, oh, this is what I have to tell you, is that there is 10 of them. I don't know if she said, there's 10 of them. And it took us, the first time we walked it, it took us about an hour, to walk to all of them. So just know that, that it, you know, it's about a mile and a half, maybe you know, about a mile and a half. Okay. Did you tell them where it's at?
No.
Oh, okay.
Never mind, I won't say that. I won't lose her thunder.
Yeah, it is a bit of a walk, but it's in a beautiful spot. So this is a good way to spend the day, especially when the weather's getting nicer. So we like that. All right, so let's get back to where we were. I'm going to share this again. Maybe. I was doing so good. All right, here we go. I'm going to hit that button. All right. All right, so when you go to geocaching.com, you do have to make a membership. You can get the basic membership and still get all of these. What you need to do is you need to look for the BSA Blue Mountain in the name of the cache. There will be 10 with that name in them. If you have a premium membership, if you want to pay a subscription, or if you already are a premium member, you can search by the name. But look for BSA Blue Mountain Council. They are all in the same rather large park. So like I said, take a picture when you found each one. We would love to see some of the scouts in these, so we can let people know.
Might end up on Facebook.
And it might end up on Facebook. So if you've got somebody who's real sensitive about that, you might find somebody else to be the center of the picture. Okay, then just make sure you sign that cache and replace it exactly where you found it. All right. Are there any questions